How the fuck do I turn this off now? Give me a second, guys. I'm ready. Did it hit the corner yet? Do I have to manipulate the corner? Wait. Ooh! We hit it. Let's go. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm here. Jesus Christ. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough few weeks. Hope you're all doing fine. Alright, let me get that professional setup. Oh, 300 people watching right now. Greetings to you all. Is this stream running good right now? As you can see, I've dropped in some frames. This was red and orange a few minutes earlier. Is it lagging? Can you hear me? Can you see everything? Oh, okay. There's an echo. Nah, you're trolling. There's no echo. Okay. So many German bros. Oh, by the way, if I have enough time, oh, chat is really active today. Okay. If I have time, I'll open my snipping tool, and if I have more time, I'll open, I'll do another stream in English, German, I mean. Also an alle, die zuhören, ich mache gleich auch einen deutschen Stream. Ich mache ungefähr 30 Minuten Englisch, 30 Minuten Deutsch, irgendwas in dem Bereich. So yeah, just wanted to talk a bit about today on what I think happened, not speculating on what happened. But yeah, I actually think today hedge funds knew about the hype surrounding March 19th. I think they pushed it back a bit further. Data supports it again. I mean, volume was really drying out today, as you can see. This was over the whole day. If you can see, look at the volume. We had about 25 million shares traded in volume. That is really not much, especially for Friday. On Friday, volume has always been a bit more. But yeah, so I think it got postponed. People that didn't read my DD properly think that I said it's going to be 100% certain for today. And it was not. It was never. I mean, I talked about the 99% certainty. Wait, am I still streaming? So not reloading? Okay, it's okay. We're still here. But yeah, as I said, I retracted my 99% certainty statement. That was, as I said, it was childish, and I want to apologize right here for it again, because as you may know, about 4 weeks ago, something like that, I hyped up my endgame DD a bit. It was really childish. Want to apologize on live. Yeah, as I said, I still feel really bad about it because I said I grew a lot as a person within the past few weeks. I felt like I got a bit of ahead of myself, and it sounds like I'm reading off a script right now. Holy fuck! I'm not, by the way. Yeah. Just I thought, as I said, I grew a lot. Do you speak to DF? Next question. No, but in all honesty, as I said, I grew up a lot. As stupid as it sounds, it's been only a few weeks. I'm a fast learner, but I won't speculate. I won't hype up anything. I'll just put out some more research and data. As I said, I still DD. Everything that was meant to happen was starting this week, and this week. And I'm not trying to give financial advice. Just wanted to make that clear right now. I still think it's going to happen. I mean, should I say this now? I'm trying to give a time frame on when I think it could take off. Not that it will, not that I'm certain, not that it's 100% certain, not that we're going to go to the moon. I just want to mark a bit of a time frame in the calendar here on showing. Okay, no time frame. No worries. Yes, no, yes, no. It's literally yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Holding, okay. No one needs to give time frame. Don't put pressure on yourself. Okay, I'm not giving it out then. People have spoken. More time frames. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Okay, what the? Just facts. Okay, I learned. Listen. There's a lot of people that want a time frame. Time frame is good. Nah, yes, yes. There's a lot of yes, a lot of no's, a lot of yes, a lot of no's. Okay, I'm giving the broadest one I can give here. It's this. It's 3 weeks, as you can see. It's gonna happen in this time frame. Something big. Yeah, as I said, no certainty, especially not 100%. I'm making it as broad as possible. So yeah, but as I said, I wanted to talk about I mean, that doesn't help you, right? That I just realized we're right here, so it could be next week, could be a week after, it could be this. But yeah, okay, I'm not making it more specific than that, but because as I said, I learned from my mistakes. I'm not doing it again. Yeah. Okay, apart from that, as I said, I wanted to make a bit of a chill out stream. Want to talk to you guys. 500 fucking views. The stream's current bitrate is lower than recommended bitrate. Huh. Wait, what? Okay. Wait. Do we have a streams expert somewhere here? Wait, I'm making it 4,500. Because as I said, I mean, look at this. Look at the drop frames. The stream seems to run pretty well. People are not complaining right now. So it's working perfectly. Yeah, I don't get it. I'm getting a lot of errors in as you can see in OBS. And okay, looks good to you. My internet it's a little bit choppy, okay. You can see, fine for me, stream good. Quick question, with those options, they were expiring today, then during hours, aftermarket or next trading session. Wait, there's so much going on. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, as I said, I just wanted to talk about today. As I said, for the people that just joined, when I talked about it, that we had about 200 viewers. Now we're sitting at about 700. What the fuck? Okay. lag. Okay. Yeah. What the? Do we have a stream? What am I doing wrong? Okay. I'm just to 3 south. Is it this? I don't know. Apply. It's still red. I don't know. Is it my internet connection? Did they break it again? Huh. I don't get it. Never mind. Okay. Apart from that, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna talk again about today, as I said. I grew a lot within the past few weeks. Just want to make this clear now for everyone that's just joined. I grew a lot. It's been only about 3 to 4 weeks. I hyped up March 19th a lot 4 weeks ago. I retracted back from that statement about 3 weeks ago. Not just a few days ago, or not just today, because I want to cover my ass or anything. People can actually confirm that I've been saying for weeks. We're in a cycle right now, a cycle of bullshit, a cycle of uncertainty. I don't want to provide to that cycle with more uncertainty. A lot of wait for a bit 450 9,000 30 FPS. Okay. Danke dir, Tapsel. Thank you, Tapsel. Okay, so we should be good with... But why is it red? Why is it dropping frames? My internet is about 200,000 in upload. So 20 megabytes per second in upload. And about 500,000 in download. So that should be enough, shouldn't it? For streaming? Yeah, I can support that. Don't hide that, YouTube. It is shit. But yeah, as I said, apart from that, I grew up a lot. I'm not stepping back. I'm not stepping down. I still want to do more research. I'm still gonna do DD, and yeah, as I'm not leaving. By the way, did you see the post or my tweet rather? I find this really funny because this paper was released in 2005, and it says this paper models market. Holy fuck that word. When short selling is permitted and contracts the holy fuck that word. With and without manipulators among the short sellers. I explain how naked short selling can routinely occur within the securities clearing system in the United States and characterize its potentially severe market impact. Yada 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 yada. And now look at this part. Look at this part. The SEC recently adopted regulation SHO to tighten securities on short selling and curb abusive short sales, including naked shorting masquerading as routine fails to deliver. What we're seeing right now is exactly that. That document was released in 2005. Look at this. Nothing changed. So yeah, I support this. I support this 1000%. I really need a second screen, by the way, for the comments. It's so stupid that I have to tab out on my phone. Wait. Do you guys know if it's possible? Like I run the live stream on my phone and we should be able to see. Yeah, I can see the chat. Okay, that's good. So we can close this. Apart from that, how many views do you have right now? 600. Excellent connection. Lawyer. Doesn't look like it in OBS. But yeah, what? So that now we got that out of the way. As I said, I just wanted to make it clear. Nothing that happened today is. Wait, now it says 700. I'm so confused. Sorry, guys. I'm so unprofessional right now. I'm so unprofessional. But yeah, hi Josh's phone. Hi. Yeah, just want to make this clear. Whatever happened today, the new DTCC rule that they can force members to liquidate their positions is not in effect yet. So that's why we didn't see anything happen today. People were hyped for it. I was hyped for it. I think we can see it taking effect in about 2 to 3 weeks, something like that. Apart from that, we will see lots of action next week with a short with the earnings report coming out. We will see the shareholder callback probably around. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, guys, do you want to hear a really crazy theory about wait, current bitrate is only what the fuck? I feel like YouTube is lying to me. Just stop it. No, okay, YouTube is not lying. It's actually lagging. We can't hear you. Weeks? Okay. Yeah, anyways. Do you... Wait, studio mode, settings. Yeah, I think... It should be here. Okay. Want to hear a crazy theory on why... Deep fucking value put up his options for April 16th for here. Do you want it? Do you want it? But it's just as always pure speculation, just a theory, no financial advice. But that's I talked about it with German people in Discord today. Stream as well. Why are people... I mean, yeah, people are saying it's fine. But then I see here it's buffering. And then I see only good connection and sometimes errors. Okay, people want it. Okay, I'll give it, people. I'll give it to you. Okay, let's see. Everything has to do with the annual shareholder meeting Gamestop 2021. Last visit a few days ago. Okay. Why is that? The annual GameStop shareholder meeting is to be held in June 2021. And why is that so important for April? Because around 2 months prior to the shareholder meeting, GameStop will call back its shares. Let's see, when was the GameStop shareholder meeting? 2020. We're doing live research right now. This is live DD. Okay, June 12th. June 12th. Okay. So why is that? It was June 12th last year, and as you can see with that date, on April, controversial war in the Blue Proxy account. Okay. So what's happening this year is it's June 2021 again, and you have to have shares held before April. Let me see when it was June 12th last year till April 20th. So when is April 20th last year? Let's see. It was this. So the last Friday before that was April 17th. That's the monthly date when options expire. And it's also obviously the weekly. And so what happened here is shareholder callback was around April 20th. And you have to have held your shares here. And with the shareholder callback starting this week, taking into account it was last year around the time span, we will probably see it this year as well. So Deep Fucking Value probably knew when shorts had to, or when nothing happens till that, shorts will have to cover around that date. So why he's doing it is 420. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize. So what he's probably aiming for is, if nothing happens till then, he's safe with his options because the shareholder callback will be around that time span with his options expiring there. And if shorts will have to cover, taking into account if it's earlier than June 12th, it will probably start around here to this date. So we'll probably see a shareholder callback either because Ryan Cohen will be becoming CEO, or maybe there will be an emergency shareholder meeting, or because of the annual shareholder meeting. So we have 3 reasons for a shareholder callback, and not even taking into account the 4th reason, if they elect a new CFO. So if they get a new CFO, if Ryan Cohen becomes CEO, if we have our annual meeting shareholder, or if we have an emergency shareholder callback, it will be around that time span. So Deep Fucking Value probably knew that when he bought those options, and that's why he's so safe with the April 16th options when they expire till here, because the shareholder callback will be probably this week or this week. So yeah, this is no financial advice, just a theory, pure speculation. But he's so safe with the April 16th options, and that's why he hasn't sold them yet. That's my theory on it. Yeah, as I said. Wait, where's my YouTube? Don't. I said it's pure speculation. Oh, we almost hit 1,000 views. Fuck. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's really safe with those options. So he that's why he's still holding them. He knows it's gonna happen around that time span. He's really safe with it, and we'll see a lot of action till then. Almost 1,000 viewers. This is amazing, guys. We almost hit 250,000 subscribers. Oh my god, 1,000 viewers! Holy shit, mom, I'm famous. Get the camera. This is exciting, guys. This is so exciting. 1,000 viewers. It's my first time. That's what my wife's boyfriend said as well. But yeah, okay. I'm now starting the Q&A with chats from questions from the chat first. I know with 1,000 viewers right now, so it doesn't really make much sense taking questions from the chat. I'll switch to Twitter. So if you want to ask me a question, use the hashtag Ask Josh. Just this. So as an example, tweet out this. Then I'll go here. If it works like that, I'm still new to Twitter. We'll search for this, and then we'll take out questions. So yeah, latest. That's what we're looking for. We'll take Q&A questions now. Can you talk about the Reddit ban? What happened? Sorry if you discussed already. Yeah, no worries. Don't be sorry. Yeah, I was banned off of Reddit this morning. I think it was the suspension started around midnight. So that was about the same time span Warden got banned, I think. And when I woke up this morning, I saw some notifications with the Redditor is concerned for your safety, blah, 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 in my inbox. And after that, I got suspended because Reddit actually wanted to talk to me. Apparently, I've talked to someone on Reddit, a support team member. They're still looking into it because they don't believe it was a mass reporting of the mental health thing caused the ban. They actually think it was something else, and I probably couldn't find it because my inbox was so flooded. So they're still looking into it because the mental health thing shouldn't ban you on Reddit if you don't answer it. So I'm still waiting for a response on that. It could be possible. He couldn't give me a definitive answer, so I'm still waiting for an official one. And yeah, stay strong. Wait, where is Twitter? Okay, let's see. Do we have questions here? Oh, they're the first. Oh my god. Okay, but this makes so much more sense because I think they won't refresh themselves like chat does. So we're taking Bojan Angelov's question. Josh, do you think we will see 100, 150 levels again? Could be, but I don't think so. No. I think next week we might see a bit of a drop. I'm sorry, I just saw that. A bit of a drop on Monday, but we'll probably rebound really fast from that. And yeah, I don't think we will hit $100 again. 150, not could be. It's much more possible than 100, but I still think we won't see 150. How can I trust any broker that is accepting payment for order flow? Wouldn't we be just doing the same shit as Robinhood? Wait, let me put up my phone here. Give me a second so I can read the chat. Okay. Yeah, how can you trust? That's a question I can't even answer. So how am I supposed to tell you how you can trust the broker? I don't even trust my broker. I hope they don't screw me over. But yeah, do you have particular price? No, no particular price at the moment. Why are you gay? I don't know. Could you do an analysis of the exit strategies DDs? Could you link me an example? Thanks for your hard work, DD dude. I'm wondering if there's any chance these hedges get to delay covering indefinitely. Nope, because as I said, do you guys want to answer or to talk about more about this question? My English doesn't make any sense because I'm reading comments and this at the same time. Should I answer this question more in depth? Because it's going to take like 2 or 3 minutes because my English is not so well at the moment. So if you guys want me to answer that in depth, I can do it. But it's gonna take some a few minutes. Okay, people are saying yes. Which broker am I using in Germany? Postbank. Okay, chat is not refreshing right now. Yes. Okay, there are some yes coming in. Nice. Wait, what is a current delay? None. Ultra low does not support. Okay. Yes. Okay. People want an answer. So going back to the question, can they delay covering indefinitely? No. The most important catalyst coming in is the shareholder callback. That's the only thing not even hedgies can influence. Because we're going back to my people hate me for that. I'm sorry. We're going back to paint. Oh, now we have a nice. Oh, okay. Didn't know that word. So why hedges cannot cover or not delay covering indefinitely? Basically, we have Gamestop, GME, we have SL, and we have HF. So taking into account every single okay, I shouldn't swear. Every single catalyst out there, there's some way hedges can work around that. But the only thing they can work around is the shareholder callback. So the shareholder callback is the only thing hedges can influence. Because what happens when the shareholder's callback starts, or the share callback rather. GameStop would announce a share callback. What does it mean? Everyone holding a share for the annual shareholder meeting, in order to count your voting rights, your voting. That's what I'm saying. I forgot the English words right now. The amount of shares you're holding, so your influence on the vote. You know what I mean. Basically, the amounts of shares you're holding. I forgot the word right now. In order to do that, you have to deliver the shares, or rather your broker has to deliver the shares to GameStop so they can count them out and tell you how high your voting right is, basically. What that would do is GameStop will tell the shareholders, or share lenders in this case, to give them back the shares so they can verify them and count them. So they would see, as an example, BlackRock is holding around 10 million shares at the moment. Steak! Yeah, not the fruit, but the steak. Thank you. Okay, thank you guys. Stakeholder, yeah. It's lagging? Lag is killing this? Am I really lagging? I hear people saying I'm lagging, I hear people saying I'm not. Should I turn down the bitrate? I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I'm lagging. Is my internet not putting up with this? 60 FPS. Wait, where can I turn this down? Can I turn this down to... Oh no, I don't want to turn this down. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix this. I will fix this for the next stream. I promise. Because this was a really short notice stream. No lag. It's fine. Okay, whoever says lag, fuck you. Okay, but yeah, basically to count the stake, they will have to give back the shares to GameStop. So if they lend out share funds, they are not in the possession of the shares right now because they lent them out to hedge funds. So what would happen if GameStop would want back their shares? Hedge funds would have to give back the shares to the lenders. If they have open position with the borrowed shares from the share lenders, they would actually go to the market, M for market, and have to buy back the shares. So let's say they lend out 5 million shares to hedge funds. Hedge funds would have to go to the market, buy back 5 million shares. That's covering their short position. And by covering the short position, they would have to give back the shares to the share lender, who is the owner of the share. So they would have to give them 5 million, and they would have to give GameStop the 5 million shares. So because of the shareholder callback or the share callback, they would have to count and verify that those are real 5 million GameStop shares, not synthetic shares, not counterfeit shares, but in fact actual shares. So let's say this is BlackRock. I know BlackRock is holding a much higher stake. This is BlackRock at the moment, the share lender. They lend out 5 million to hedge funds. Hedge funds will have to close their positions, going to the market, buying back 5 million shares, delivering those 5 million to the share lender, and the share lender is giving back to GME. So GME can say, okay, BlackRock, you have about 5 million shares, so that is your stake of our share at the moment, and that is how high your voting rights will be as a shareholder in our annual shareholder meeting. So this is how this works. This is where hedge funds can't influence anything. If shares get called back by GME, they're crazy choppy. Why are people saying it's choppy? It's lagging. I don't get it. One half is saying it's not lagging and the other one is saying it's lagging. How does it make sense? How is it lagging for some people but not for others? Maybe it's not me. I don't get it. It's not lagging. I don't get it, guys. But yeah, this would be hedge funds' worst nightmares. If GameStop would say, yeah, we want our shares back, they would go to the owners. Owners would, because as I said, they lent them out. They don't have them to give them back to GameStop. They're out of the shares right now. On sheet, they still own them, but they borrowed them. So what do you have to do when you borrow them? You have to go to the person you borrowed them to. Will say, okay, we want back our shares. As I said, they will go to the market, buy back 5 million shares, deliver those 5 million shares to the lender, and they will then give them to GameStop. There's no workaround around that. They will have to deliver the real shares. If they deliver fake shares, counterfeit shares, synthetic shares, they're actually doing illegal stuff, and GameStop wouldn't verify their shares. So there's no way hedge funds could say, okay, here's your shares. They're actually not real shares. They're borrowed, not bought from the market, because that's also a possibility that people could think about now. Wait, GME is saying, okay, shareholder callback. We have share lender again, hedge fund. And what people could think is, okay, they're trying to get back the shares from the share lender. Share lender goes to hedge fund. Hedge fund goes not to market this time, but hedge fund actually goes to another hedge fund or another share lender. They're borrowing another couple of shares. But because of the shareholder callback, okay, I'm going to explain that in a second. But they are lending another 5 million shares. So they are borrowing 5 million, this is a 5 million here from a share lender. They're lending them out to hedge funds. The hedge funds are actually, because of the shareholder callback, should be buying them back from the market, which is here. But they're actually going to other hedge funds or share lenders, borrowing another 5 million shares, and then going back to the share lender, let's say BlackRock again in this case. And here we will say this is Vanguard, another share lender. They will go back to Vanguard and borrow another 5 million shares to give them back to BlackRock, and BlackRock will give them to GME, saying, okay, here are our shares, we delivered them. Shareholder or share callback for us is complete now. What that would do is Vanguard would actually, okay, let's make another sheet. Don't save. GME. So in this case, this is Vanguard, another institution where hedge funds borrowed shares. They would now have to deliver 5 million shares to GME still because of the callback. So what they would have to do is go to the market, not go to the market. I'm sorry, this is not the hedge fund. They will have to go to the hedge funds. Vanguard would tell the hedge funds, okay, give us a drill market 5 million, or let's say another, okay, no, let's play it with the market thing. They would have to go to the market, buy back the shares, give them back to Vanguard, and Vanguard would give them to GameStop. But what would that do? BlackRock still, they then would have to buy 5 million shares for Vanguard, but they would still be missing another 5 million shares that they borrowed. So they would actually have to cover for 10 million in this case. So they can just go to another institution and borrow another shares and deliver them, because every institution out there is getting called back their shares. So we have BlackRock, Vanguard, XY, yeah, that's just a random one. And they would all have to give back the shares to GameStop in this case. So that's what the shareholder callback would do. A hedge fund couldn't just, let's do this for a second. They couldn't give out hedge funds 5 million shares. Hedge fund couldn't go to another one and borrow 5 million from them, borrow 5 million from them, borrow, and so on. There's an end to that chain. So they will have to cover their positions in the end. So that is why the shareholder callback, I said I'm going to explain it really stupid for this question. Wait, did I close Twitter? Oh, I'm sorry, I closed the question. But yeah, that's why I said I was going to explain it really, really long. Yeah, that's it. Shareholder callback is the indefinite death of hedge funds. Okay. Looking at the chat now, and we'll look at other questions. Is it wise to speculate on share callback dates? It's not really speculating. I mean, it is speculating to a certain extent, but it's pretty certain that it will happen in around a certain time span, because as I said, last year it was 2 months earlier. It usually is 2 months earlier. So if they start the shareholder meeting at around March 11th again, it will be 2 months prior to that. So we would be seeing it around this week. And that's where Deep Fucking Valley's option expire. So he's probably betting on a shareholder meeting in that week, maybe that week, maybe that week. We don't know. And that's what I'm saying. It's speculating. I don't want to put a time frame on that week again. But I will keep my eye on a certain week. It doesn't have to be this one. I'm just saying that. Holy shit. But yeah, do you think it can be slow growth like Tesla? I don't think so. They are trying to push it back as much as possible. They are basically loading up the catapult right now, and it's getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And as soon as the rope breaks, it's going to flip. I think we will see maybe a steady rise to a certain point. and the certain point will be hedge funds getting margin called. Will probably have DTCC, if the rule update is in place there, step in and force them to liquidate their positions, or we would have to. Oh, thank you. Or we'd see the shareholder callback. So as I said, there's just too many catalysts. We will probably see an explosion, maybe a steady rise till then, but there will definitely be an explosion. That is really wise. Thank you guys. I'll be using that. German bros looking out for me. Oh. Wait. Where can I? Here. Give me a second, guys. I'll be there in a few seconds. Okay. I'm in my account. Thank you, guys. I am there now. I'm back. Okay. Hashtag ask Josh. Latest. Okay. Thank you guys for looking out. By the way, I have about 10 more minutes, so I'll be doing it till 10 p.m. and 10 minutes, so about 7 more minutes actually. How confident are you that RC is going to become the CEO in the ongoing weeks? Very confident that he's becoming CEO in the coming weeks. Not so much, because I actually think he's going to become the CEO. Maybe there is a possibility that's going to be happening after earnings reports. Why is that? If they switch out the CEO as they did, and the CEO before earnings come out, people could actually take that as okay. They didn't do so well last quarter. That's why they're changing out CEOs and CFOs. So they're going to be waiting for the earnings report to come out. So people will actually see, okay, they did fairly well. And with the new CEO and new CFO, they will have much more potential for the future. So I think there's a possibility that it's going to be happening after the earnings report within the certain time span. But it will definitely happen after the annual shareholder meeting, or maybe an emergency meeting. We'll see. Where do you get the information that shareholder takes 2 months before shareholder meeting? If you do research on previous Gamestop annual shareholder meetings, it obviously depends on the stock. If you have, let's say, Tesla as an example, with around a free float of 1 billion shares, they would obviously have a longer period where they would have a shareholder callback or share callback. So refreshing right now. Okay, there's so many questions coming in. Have you seen the last one? The volume spike is insane. Is a hedge is covering, or it's trying to keep the price high? Let's see this. I mean, I can't tell from that how high the sell or buy volume is, but it doesn't look like someone tried to keep that high. It's actually a much higher drop. So I think this isn't someone trying to keep the price. This is someone trying to keep the price high, and some trying to keep the price low at the same time. And obviously we won at that exact moment, keeping it over 200 at the close, with $200 options still becoming in the money for next week. So I think it was a small battle here. It doesn't look as big if you zoom in, but if you zoom out, look at the comparison of volume. That was the highest volume the whole day in that last, or not that last, but the second last candle that day. So I think we actually saw a battle here, trying to keep it over $200. Can Jimmy call back anytime? If so, why not call back? No, they can't. That's why there's no callback at the moment. They have to have a reason, and the reason right now is because people are committing fraud with their stock they gave out. So that's why I signed the stockholdersrights.com letter stating that the stock is manipulated right now, and we're concerned for the safety of the company and the stock. So they should therefore have an emergency shareholder meeting with a shareholder callback combined for that, or share callback. How do we know for sure that the SI is over 100%? Common sense. After how much time the SI could land again the shares? Is this something that happened async? What do you mean? With the example I just talked about, with the shareholder callback? Because if so, if they give GameStop the shares to verify and count, they can't trade with that with the shares anymore. So if they give them back the shares to GameStop, they couldn't lend them out immediately to hedge funds again. That's not how it works. Why didn't RC call back the shares already? Because he's not the CEO of the company. He's a big shareholder of the company, but he's not the CEO. Will the peak be obvious after the mowers? Will there be smooth rally? I just talked about that. But did you see the crazy price action suppression with AMC? I'm not into AMC. Wäre dann unterbrochen, wenn es wie lange wieder? The trade would get halted. Where's the question? For how long? I don't know, depending on the outcome of the share callback. Because if they see, okay, there's huge manipulation going on, and we're investigating the issue, we could be looking at a few weeks of halted trading at GameStop. Any ideas how the Q1 ending could spark a wrestling between shorters and long holders? Do you mean Q4? Because next week Q4 is getting released, not Q1. If you are talking about Q1, that's getting released in about 3 months, I'm sorry. I could answer that question. I've personally seen this week as a runway, and what comes from earnings call and beyond is more ignition catalyst from fundamental POV. My question: why do you want playing you in the movie? Who do you want playing you in the movie, and will you actually produce with me? Thanks for the DD. I don't know if I have a place in any movie because I'm not an important person. Hey, it's Pixel. Does share callback also include G? Where can I find a reference that they must be returned? It is in the previous shareholder annual meeting. This would mean that there are never failures to deliver before shareholder meetings. As I say, look at the data from previous meetings. Is there any way chance GameStop could choose not to count the shares? No, because for the shareholder callback, they buy your stake and therefore estimate your voting rights. That was a fucking word I was thinking of. Estimate. They have to estimate it. Okay, it wasn't that hard. Is it wise to do? Yeah. Did the ETF not rebalance today? I didn't check on that. I'm sorry. I will take a look at that later. Or do you want me to do live right now? If XRT threw them out, if it happened today, because I actually think it didn't happen today. XRT. That's what I was looking for. ETF. I agree. Let's see. Wasn't there like a website? ETF channel, yeah, that was it. I think GameStop is still in because they didn't rebalance today, but will do on Monday or something like that. Yeah, it's still in. Okay. It's on the ETF. I'm looking for the official date right now. Okay. I don't want to bore you to death. I'm looking at this later. Because I think the XRT rebalance is on Monday, actually. Audio is no problems. Why are people spamming? Never mind. Okay. But if it's true, like some people were saying that GameStop is shorted 300 to 500% to 1,000% maybe, then wouldn't people have figured this shit out with the previous share callback? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't get this question, I'm sorry. As I said, I've been through a lot of stuff within the past few days. There's been some real talk now with the chill in background. No, but there's actually some stuff been going on in the family. A really tragic thing happened that my sister actually lost someone really important to her. Don't want to talk about that more, but I was there for her today. I still want to be with her within the next few days and following weeks, of course. But yeah, wait, is the stream lagging? For me, it buffered a second. I hope it didn't lag too much. But yeah, as I said, there's been a lot of stuff personally with family, of course with you guys in the community. I just want to thank everybody. By the way, I'm gonna end this stream in a few minutes and switch to a German one because I have a lot of German people waiting for me. And I will also be doing live streams in the future with maybe live analysis there for me the whole time, because as I said, I'm just a young guy. It's been really rough for me to get this much attention within the short time span. As I said, I've gotten a bit of ahead of myself within the past few weeks. I want to come back down to earth. I want to talk to you people. I want to talk to you on Discord. I want to talk to you on Reddit. I want to talk to you on Twitter. And as I said, I'm trying to do that all between my managing my full-time job, my wife's boyfriend, my dog that's coming next week, with a tragic thing that happened in my family, and trying to keep that all together. It's just been really rough, so I hope you can forgive me for me being maybe a bit weird or putting out that speculation 4 weeks ago. As I said, I retracted from the 99% thing. But yeah, I'm going to go offline in about a minute, and just wanted to thank everybody out there who supported me, brought me back down to earth, and only fuck the haters. People that literally just insult me, people that spam my posts, people that spam my comments with negativity, without any substance. Fuck you. And apart from that, I want to thank everybody. It's been, as I said, it's been really rough. You don't know what happens when you're 21 and get this much attention that you're just not used to. People contacted me wanting interviews. I was in one of the biggest German newspapers, and you have to reevaluate every single word you say 3 times, because if I say something, my word has such a big meaning at the time for people, and I still think that much. Not power necessarily, but in a way it is power, because if I say people should sell now based on that data, people should buy now based on that data, yada yada yada, they would actually listen on a big scale. So as I said, it's still I'm not used to it at the moment. I'm trying to grow in those shoes that are really big, really quick, and just wanted to thank everyone who has been patient with me, who has been supporting me. Each 19th, of course, I've been looking at that. I'm also a bit sad that nothing happened today, but as I said, there's a lot of stuff to look at in the future. As I said, with the earnings reports, shorts have to cover the most or deliver most of the naked shorts by this day, because this is when and this as well when I don't know the exact name of the rule, but the 21 business days naked shorting rule takes effect. So by then they actually have to deliver the naked shorts, which are tens of millions. Otherwise, they would become failure to deliver and therefore illegal naked shorts. But yeah, apart from that, thank you everyone for listening to this short stream. Thank you for the few questions. I was not able to answer a lot today. I want to stream in the future. I want to do live analysis, and I want to show my face in the future. Still waiting for that right moment to show my face. But I feel actually a lot more comfortable at the moment, because people have been really nice to me. People have been supporting me, and I've grown comfortable with it. So I want to show my face in the future. But as I said, I still thank you, all of you, for listening right now. Thank you for listening to my stream. Thank you for listening to my explanations. And as I said, today was a big day for me personally, but not a big day for the stock. So nothing happened. We went sideways. We closed above 200. That's another goal reached. It's actually a big thing. And we'll see what happens within the next few weeks. So as I said, thank you everyone for listening, for tuning in. And I will now stream for my German brothers for about 30 minutes. And yeah, have a nice evening. Have a great weekend. I hope you can all relax. I'm looking forward to the next few weeks, as we all do. And thank you for all the nice messages I've been receiving. It's, as I said, you guys are overwhelming me with positivity at the moment. It's a personal low for me. In that time, I've been doing research and publishing it. And as I said, if you publish something yourself, you obviously want it to become true really bad. That's what happened with March 19th. The few weeks I didn't want to realize that I could be overhyping it, but people brought me back down to earth. So yeah, as I said, thank you all for tuning in. I'm now switching to the German stream, and we'll end this one, and we will see each other in our next stream, or maybe on Reddit, because as I said, I'm not fucking leaving. See you guys.